morning. Old cassette I found behind the books. Don't even know whose handwriting that is on the label. Somebody thought this was worth keeping. Listening to songs recorded off the radio. You can hear the DJ cut in at the end of one. That small imperfection, more real than anything streamed ever is. Cassette weather, the kind that slows the whole world down. Cassette weather, analog and honest and found. Something about the hiss, something about the imperfect. Cassette weather feels like someone actually cared. I've been thinking about preservation, what we keep and what we let go without noticing. The cassette made it 30 years because someone put it somewhere deliberate. Most things disappeared cause nobody decided, not because they weren't worth keeping, just nobody got around to the decision. And by the time they did, it was somewhere. Cassette weather, the kind that slows the whole world down. Cassette weather, analog and honest and found. Something about the hiss, something about the imperfect. Cassette weather feels like someone actually cared. I'm gonna start keeping things more deliberately. The photos, the letters, the voice messages, the things that will matter to someone long after I forgot they existed. Keep the good things, all of them. Somebody will be glad.
Got a table full of good people on a Thursday. Nobody planned it, it just happened. Somebody called somebody who called somebody, and suddenly it was an evening. That's the kind of thing I used to take for granted. Now I sit in it deliberately. Look around the table while people are talking and just feel the weight of being that lucky. Good people, that's the whole inventory. Good people, everything else is secondary. The table, the food, the evening, all of it is just the frame. Good people are the painting. I've been auditing my life for the real assets, not the resume version, the actual version. Every time the list comes out the same, the people at the top by a significant margin. Not the contacts, the people, the ones who'd show up if you call, the ones who've seen the difficult version and stayed for the next chapter. Good people, that's the whole inventory. Good people, everything else is secondary. The table, the food, the evening, all of it is just the frame. Good people are the painting. Yeah. Let me count the ones I've got, not all of them, just the ones I'm thinking about tonight. The friend who tells me the truth when it's inconvenient, the one who picks up regardless of the hour. The one who's been there through 4 different versions of me, who remembers who I was without holding it against who I became. The new ones who showed up recently and slotted in like they'd always been there. Good people are the compound interest of a life. They build over time if you take care of them. I've been taking better care, and tonight is the dividend. Every single one.
this exact period of my life and see the foundation clearly, the part where the real building happened. Not the dramatic moments, those are easy to remember. The daily decisions, the ones that compounded quietly. 40 years from now, I wanna have done the things that mattered. 40 years from now, I wanna know I chose deliberately, not perfectly, not without stumbling, but with intention and some grace. 40 years from now, I wanna recognize this version of me.
Yeah. I've been asking older people what they know now that they didn't have access to at my age. They keep saying the same things in different words. Stop waiting for conditions to be perfect. The conditions are never perfect. That's not a flaw in the design, that's the whole thing. You do it in the conditions you have.
40 years from now,
I wanna have done the things that mattered.
40 years from now,
I wanna know I chose deliberately,
not perfectly,
not without stumbling,
but with intention and some grace. 40 years from now,
I wanna recognize this
version of me.
Yeah. 40 years is a long time to be accountable to. Long enough that the small choices become visible. Long enough that the daily habits reveal what you actually value.
I want the 40-year view to show that I showed up for the people I love, that I did the work I said I'd do, that I rested when I needed to and pushed when it mattered.
Not a highlight reel, a real life with all the ordinary days that make up most of it. 40.
Building it now, one day at a time.
Wake up before the alarm and just lie there, listening to the apartment breathe, the radiator clicking, the street below waking up. All of it ordinary and completely enough. You're still asleep on your side of things. I don't move because I don't wanna start the day yet. Just wanna stay in this specific quiet before everything. Ask something before the alarm, the hour that belongs to nobody. Before the alarm, everything's still possible, nothing demanded. This is where I save things, the good thoughts, the clear ones. Before the alarm is my favorite part of the day. Been keeping a mental list of these mornings, not written down, just held somewhere for when the harder days arrive, and they always eventually do. I wanna be able to pull from this the specific texture of quiet and warm, the weight of the blanket, the sound of someone sleeping near me. Before the alarm, the hour that belongs to nobody. Before the alarm, everything's still possible, nothing demanded. This is where I save things, the good thoughts, the clear ones. Before the alarm is my favorite part of the day. Grateful for the alarm. because it means the day is coming. Grateful for the before, because it's mine before. All of it still here.
Every night has its own chapter. Some of them I've read too fast. The ones worth reading slowly are usually the ones I'm in the middle of.
Late evening with the lamp on low, guitar coming from somewhere through the wall. Neighbor practices the same progression. I've grown to love the repetition. Night chapters, the ones you only get to read once. Night chapters, slowing down enough to be in them. The day had everything it needed, and now the night is something different. Night chapters, this one's worth the read. Yeah, I've been writing down the small things at the end of each day. Nothing formal, just 3 lines. Turns out 3 lines is enough to remind yourself what actually happened. The day I wrote was better than the day I lived. Yeah. Meaning the writing showed me what I missed. All the things that were good that I walked past on the way to the next thing. Night chapters, the ones you only get to read once. Night chapters, slowing down enough to be in them. The day had everything it needed, and now the night is something different. Night chapters, this one's worth the read. Been trying to be more present in my own evenings, instead of fast forward into the next morning. The night has its own pace, and I used to fight it. Now I try to match it. The neighbor's still playing that progression. Same 4 chords, different feeling every time. Context is that the notes are the same. The night is always new. Grateful for the lamp in the low light, for the guitar through the wall, for the chapter I'm currently in, and for the one still coming.
Another good chapter.
Still reading.
Good night. Good night.
Found a box of photos I forgot existed. 2 hours sitting on the bedroom floor with them. Every one of them a different version of the world. The faces young and unbothered by everything that came after. There's one from the summer that I mostly let go of, but the photo had it perfectly. We were all laughing at something, nobody remember what afterward. Nostalgia doesn't have to hurt, it can just be acknowledgement. This happened, it mattered, I'm glad it did. Oh, memory lane, not trying to go back, just passing through. Memory lane, everything I built was built on you. The people, the places, the summers that ran long. Memory lane, that's where the good stuff's from. Called the person in the photo I still talk to, told her I found the picture, she laughed. Said she still had the same jacket. Some things survive longer than you'd expect. We talked for an hour about nothing in particular, ended up being everything in general. That's the thing about the people who knew you early, they hold something nobody else can hold. Not chasing the past, just honoring it. There's a difference, I'm finally clear on that. Oh, memory lane, not trying to go back, just passing through. Memory lane, everything I built was built on you. People, the places, myself that kept every photograph. Not trying to go back, just passing through memory lane. Everything I built was built on you. The people, the places, the summers that ran long. Memory lane, that's where the good stuff's from. Still grateful, all of it. Every photograph. Yeah. You have a gravity I can't explain in regular terms. I just end up in your orbit without deciding to. Not pulled by force, more like drawn by preference consistently. Every room we're both in, I know exactly where you are. Not watching just to where there's a difference. Gravity doesn't announce itself, it just works all the time, quietly. You've got gravity, the kind that stop fighting eventually. You've got gravity, and I'm not trying to get away anymore. Just letting the pull do what it does, see where the orbit leads. You got gravity, and I'm here for it. I've been resistant to things that felt like this before. Got comfortable keeping distance as default. You made distance feel unnecessary, not by demanding closeness, just by being the kind of person where closeness made sense. Some people you keep at arm's length, some you just don't, and the difference is gravity. You've got gravity, the kind that stop fighting eventually. You've got gravity, and I'm not trying to get away anymore. Just letting the pull do what it does, see where the orbit leads. You got gravity, and I'm here for it. Not falling, not falling, not falling, not falling, not falling, orbiting. There's something better about that choice in every revolution, choosing to stay.
Yeah. Met in the middle of a disagreement. Either of us right, both of us short. Somebody suggested we try the other's position. Just try it, just for a minute. Half an hour later we were somewhere neither of us started. Somewhere that had both of our fingerprints. That's common ground, not compromise, something built. Common ground, that's where the real things get done. Common ground, neither yours nor mine. Both of us not giving up, not giving in, building something together that wasn't there. Common ground, that's where I wanna stand. I I've been thinking about the relationships that held versus the ones that didn't. The pattern I keep finding is common ground or the lack of it. The ones that work were willing to build, to sit in the discomfort of different perspectives, long enough to find a place underneath where both views could stand.
Common ground.
That's where the real things get done. Ooh.
Common ground.
Neither yours nor mine. Ooh. Both of us not giving up, not giving in, building something together that wasn't there. Ooh.
Common ground.
That's where I wanna stand. Common ground is a skill, not a natural state. You have to choose it actively, especially when your position feels solid. I've been wrong about things I was certain of, more times than my ego wanted to admit. The experience of being corrected with care is one of the more valuable things I've had.
Common ground doesn't mean you abandon what you know.
It means you hold it loosely enough
To let new information in. Common ground.
always looking for,
Common ground.
always worth finding. In the things you laugh at without thinking, in the sayings you use that came from somewhere specific before you. I've been paying attention to the things I do that didn't start with me. The comfort foods, the phrases, the songs I know all the words to without knowing how. Whether you tend them or not, everything you come from coming through. Not something to manage, something to honor. And I'm glad mine do. Yeah. Had a moment watching my nephew do something exactly the way my father does. Gesture came from somewhere. Traveled through time without a passport. That's the thing about roots. They're not just backward looking. They're moving forward through every generation, carrying what was worth carrying. Whether you tend them or not, everything you come from coming through. Not something to manage, something to honor. And I'm glad mine do. Let me talk about inheritance without the complications. Just the simple part. The part where you realize you are someone's future as much as someone's past. What I carry forward matters, not just for me, for whoever comes after. Who do something with my gesture without knowing where it came from. I wanna pass on the good parts, the warmth, the humor, the stubbornness that serves. Leave behind the parts that didn't help anyone. Choose the inheritance deliberately. All the way down, all the way forward.
the old neighborhood at midnight. Everything's the same, but I'm reading it different now. I used to count the street lights just to pass the time. Now I'm counting everything I used to take for granted. The corner store still has the same sign up, same guy behind the counter on a Friday. He nodded like he recognized something in me. I don't know if that's distance or coming back. I'm not the same person who left, but I'm not someone new either. Somewhere in the middle of all that is where I actually live. Halfway home, between who I was and who I'm getting to. Halfway home, close enough to see it's still something to prove. Not running from, not running to, just halfway home, and that's alright. Oh, playlist came up on shuffle out of nowhere. 6 songs in before I realized what was happening. Muscle memory is a strange kind of haunting. Not painful, just specific. Texted someone I hadn't talked to in 2 years. Just said, hey, hope you're doing well. They rip out in 3 minutes like no time had passed. Some things hold even when you let the rope go. Not trying to reconstruct anything, just acknowledging it existed. That's a different thing. Took me a while to learn that. Between who I was and who I'm getting to. Halfway home, close enough to see it's still something to prove. Not running from, not running to, just halfway home. Yeah, and that's alright. Let me be honest about where I'm standing. Not the version I post, the actual one. Doing well by most definitions, still figuring out a couple of the big ones. Is that a complaint? That's an honest inventory. Most days the good outweighs the unclear. Halfway home means the journey's still happening, and I'd rather be moving than stuck somewhere back there. Between who I was and who I'm getting to. Halfway home, close enough to see it's still something to prove. Not running from, not running to, just halfway home, and that's alright. Halfway, still go halfway, that's enough. No, no, yeah, yeah. Used to need the room to know I was doing something. Validation was the currency I ran on. Took me longer than I like to admit, to figure out that's a debt that never clears. Now I move different, not louder, actually quieter. The confidence that doesn't need announcement, it's the kind I've been building toward. It's not arrogance, it's not performance, it's just knowing and letting that be enough. Quiet confidence doesn't need a spotlight to exist. Quiet confidence does the work and lets the work speak. No announcement, no highlight, just a steady kind of show. Quiet confidence, that's what I'm after. Yeah. Had a moment in a meeting last week where I knew I was right and said it once clearly. Didn't repeat it, didn't push, just let it sit and watched it land. Oh me, would've over-explained it, would've checked 3 faces for confirmation. Knew me, said it and moved on. It's the kind of growth that doesn't photograph well. Nobody gave me a certificate for it, but I felt it, and that was the whole point. Confidence, oh, doesn't need the spotlight to exist. Spotlight to exist. Quiet confidence, does the work and lets the work speak. No announcement, no highlight, just a steady kind of show. Quiet confidence, that's what I'm after. Let me talk about the version of strength that doesn't look like strength from the outside. The one that shows up in the small decisions, the ones that compound over years into character. Chose the honest answer when the easy one was available. Stay when it would have been simpler to go. Kept the commitment nobody was tracking, because I said I would, and that still means something. Quiet confidence is the score you keep internally, the standard you hold yourself to in private, when the only audience is you, and you still do the right thing. Quiet confidence doesn't need the spotlight to exist. Quiet confidence does the work and lets the work speak. No one else but no highlight, just a steady kind of show. Quiet confidence, that's what I'm after. Steady, steady,
There's an architecture to a good morning, built differently than the rest of the day. Before the notifications and the obligations, before anything's been asked to you, I've been designing mine more deliberately. Not with a 5-step routine, just with the question, what do I need? Before the day takes what it takes, the morning belongs to you, before it belongs to everyone else. That's the architecture, choose it deliberately.
Morning architecture,
Building the day before it builds you,
morning architecture.
the foundation that holds the rest.
Choose the first hour.
Choose the very start,
Morning architecture.
that's where it starts. Mine starts with something quiet, before anything with a screen. Just the room, just the light as it arrives, just whatever's actually on my mind. Some mornings is gratitude, some mornings is something I need to work through. Both count, both a part of the architecture. The way you meet the morning shapes the morning, and the morning shapes everything after, so it matters. Oh,
Morning architecture,
building the day before it builds you,
morning architecture.
the foundation that holds the rest.
Choose the first hour.
Choose the first start,
Morning architecture.
that's where it starts. I've been waking up earlier than I need to, not out of discipline, out of preference. The hour before anything starts is the most valuable hour in the day. I do different things in it on different days. Some days I rest, some days I just exist. Some days I work on something that's mine before I give the day away. Morning architecture is a philosophy of claiming time before it gets claimed, of starting from intention instead of reaction. Morning, build it right, it's the whole thing. Asked how I was doing and I said fine.
renting more than usual this time. Used to say fine as a placeholder for something I hadn't sorted out yet. This time fine was the destination, not the holding pattern. Took me long enough to get here, that the word finally feels. The other side of fine is where I've been trying to get, and standing here feels exactly like I thought it would. Oh, the other side of fine, made it through to somewhere I can breathe. Other side of fine, doesn't look like much, but it means everything. Nobody gives you a moment for it, but I'm giving myself one. Other side of fine is where I live now. Yeah. Got through the season, I was testing everything. Not gracefully, not on the first try. More like persistence over elegance, but the outcome is the same. Learned some things I couldn't have learned easier. The hard version was the only version on offer. I'm not grateful for the difficulty, but I'm grateful for what the difficulty built. There's a version of strength that only exists on the other side. You can't develop it anywhere else. I got it now. Made it through to somewhere I can breathe. Other side of fine, doesn't look like much, but it means everything. Nobody gives you a moment for it, but I'm giving myself one. Other side of fine is where I live now. Yeah. Let me be clear about the timeline, because it matters for the story. This wasn't fast, this was slow and deliberate, and sometimes backwards. There were weeks where I find seemed theoretical, like something other people had access to. Weeks where I was just managing and calling that a win. But managing compounded, and managing turned into okay, and okay turned into actually fine, and fine turned into this. Made it through to somewhere I can breathe. Other side of fine, doesn't look like much, but it means everything. Nobody gives you a moment for it, but I'm giving myself one. Other side of fine is where I live now. Other side, finally here.
The long road back from wherever I went started with admitting I left in the first place. That part took longer than everything after. The admission is the hardest mile. I've been gone in ways that don't show on the outside, present in body somewhere else in practice, functioning fine by every visible measure, while something important was running on empty. The long road back doesn't start with the destination, it starts with turning around, and that's the whole first part. Don't roll back. Started when I stopped pretending. Don't roll back. One honest smile at a time. Not arriving fast, not arriving easy. Long road back. I'm on it, but I'm on it. Told someone the actual version, not the managed version, the real one. Expect the judgment, got something else, got the specific relief for being known accurate. Needed something about being seen in your difficulty that makes the difficulty feel more navigable. Less alone in it, and alone in it was most of the way. Share weight is different way, that's not weakness, that's how it's supposed to work. I just forgot for a while. I'm on it, but I'm on it. Still on it. Miles behind me now, more ahead but different miles. The returning kind. Road, still walking. At the end of the exchange, when everything's been settled, there's always something left over. Small change from a larger transaction. I've been paying attention to what's left over. After the hard conversations, the long projects, after the seasons that required everything, what's still there when the dust settles? Keep the change. That's what's left after it all. Keep the change. The residue is the real yield. Oh, keep the change. What's left when the big thing's done? Keep the change. The small remainders tell the whole story. Oh, the wisdom, the calluses, the things that survive the hard part. Oh, keep the change. That's what you actually earn. Yeah, after the difficult year, what I kept was mostly perspective. The gear itself I trade if I could, but the perspective that I keep. After the relationship that didn't work, I kept the version of honesty I developed inside. The willingness to say the real thing cost me that relationship, bought me every good one since. The change from hard experience is the most valuable currency. You can't get it easier. You can only get it through. Oh, what's left when the big thing's done? The small remainders tell the whole story. Oh, the wisdom, the calluses, the things that survive the hard part. Oh, keep the change. That's what you actually earn. Yeah. Let me account for what I've kept from every version of hard that's come through, because the inventory is mostly good. Once you separate it from the difficulty it arrived with. Kept the ability to sit with uncertainty, kept the patience I didn't have before, kept the specific humility of having been wrong about something I was sure of, kept the relationships that stayed after the easy version of me was no longer available. Those are the ones that changed from the hard years, bought those. Used to get a lot of static on everything, every decision coming through unclear. Too many voices including my own, all of them competing for the frequency. Something shifted when I started getting quiet. Not meditative quiet, just less noise. Turn down the external inputs, and the internal one got louder. Clear signal. Finally, that's what quiet sounds like when you're actually ready for it. Clear signal, cutting through everything. Clear signal, this is what I actually know. Not the noise, not the performance, not the version for other people. Clear signal, that's the one I'm following. Decision I've been circling for 8 months became obvious in about 30 seconds of quiet. All the deliberating, having noise, the answer was always there underneath it. I think we know more than we let ourselves know, because knowing requires choosing, and choosing requires commitment, and commitment is the part that's scary. But when the signal's clear, the choice is to, and carrying it out is easier than carrying the question. Clear signal, cutting through everything. Clear signal, this is what I actually know. Not the noise, not the performance, not the version for other people. Clear signal, that's the one I'm following. Yeah, I'm gonna follow the clear signal, even when the noise makes a compelling case, even when the static is familiar and the signal is asking something new of me. The clear signal has never been wrong. Every time I ignored it, I already knew I was ignoring it. That's the specific discomfort of not listening. You know what you're not doing, so I'm listening now, actively, with some practice, following the frequency that sounds like my actual life. Clear signal, following it all the way. Everything exposed, all the things a high water was covering. Not bad things necessarily, just things that needed some air. Been sitting with some of them lately, the ones I've been redirecting around. Low tide as it's on schedule, you don't get to choose when it comes. Not drowning, just grounded. There's something in the low, if you're willing to low. The thing about low tide is the smell of it. Unmistakable, you know exactly where you are. You can't pretend it's something else. That's both the difficulty and the gift. I've been doing some inventory in the low tide of a hard couple of months. Turns out I have more structure than I thought. The difficult part revealed the foundation. Low tide doesn't break you, it just shows you what breaks and what doesn't. Low tide, everything I've been carrying comes clear. Low tide, the water's down and I'm still here. Not asking to go back, just learning what was underneath. Send a signal flaring to the old friendship. Hadn't spoken in longer than either of us planned. Just a short message, nothing demanding. Something like, hey, still out here, hope you are too. They reply before I put the phone down, like they've been waiting without knowing they were waiting. Some connections don't need maintenance, they just need the occasional signal. Not every distance is a goodbye. Some of them are just pauses, long ones sometimes, but still pauses. Signal flare, somebody will see it. Signal flare, the right ones always do. You don't have to explain the gap, just put the light up. Signal flare, that's enough to begin. We talked for 2 hours like no time had moved. Caught up on everything and nothing specifically. Laughed at old things the same way we always did. Some things survived the distance perfectly. Made a plan, we'll probably have to reschedule, but the plan itself was the whole point. Signaling intent is different from availability. Both matter, I got confused about that for a while. Reaching out is an act of faith in the thing you're reaching towards. Sometimes it holds, this time it helps. Signal flare, somebody will see it. Signal flare, the right ones always do. You don't have to explain the gap, just put the light up. Signal flare, that's enough to begin. I've let so many good things lapse, but waiting for the right time, the right words, the right anything. There is no right time for signal flares. You just fire them and see what comes back. The fear of the non-response kept me quiet too long, cost me connections that deserve the attempt. So I've been sending more flares lately, accepting that not all of them get answered. The ones that do it worth everyone that didn't. The reconnection I'm talking about right now started with the message I almost didn't send. Almost is the most expensive word I know. Send it, just send it, see what comes back. There's a season every year that gets me, usually around when the light changes. Something about the shorter days makes the longer thoughts come out. Not depressed exactly, more like hollow in a way that has texture. Like a room that used to have furniture and now just has the marks on the floor. I know this season ends, it always does, but while I'm in it I forget that every time. Hollow season comes around like it owns the place. Hollow season, I know your face, I know your pace. Stay as long as you need to, I'll stop fighting the visit. Hollow season, I'll be here when you're done. Started someone about it this year, instead of managing it alone. Said the thing out loud, it lost some of its weight in the saying. They send me to same time every year, like a weather pattern with a personal address. Something about being witnessed in it makes the hollow feel less vast. Not alone in it, even when it feels that way. Somebody else's season overlaps with mine. Hollow season comes around like it owns the place. Hollow season, I know your face, I know your pace. Stay as long as you need to, I stop fighting the visit. Hollow season, I'll be here when you're done. Let me tell you what I've learned about the hollow. It's not the absence of good things, it's the adjustment period when good things are between visits. The hollow is the space where the next good thing is building. I didn't used to believe that, had to live through enough seasons to see the hiding from a distance. Oh, every hollow season ended, left something behind it, cleared a path for I'm still learning to trust that